I'm Smita, and I am director of the Mahima Group of Homes in Calcutta. These are homes that are specifically set up to address the needs of survivors of sex trafficking. We've had these homes now for 4 years, and in my experience, what I've seen is that when we have teams that come over and spend a few days with our girls, not just someone who comes in for a couple of hours, they build relationships with our girls, and that is important for these girls to feel loved, to feel that people care, who live so far away from them and who seem to them to be from a different world altogether, who are more affluent, who have so much more, but are willing to travel all this way to come and spend time with them. It really boosts self-esteem for them. It makes them feel valued and precious. And so that is where the gain is for us. And also there have been teams who have come and have really invested in the girls, either through trainings or through just Bible study, or just helping them to understand what God's plan is for their lives. And that again means a big deal to these girls, to hear from people that they feel are at a better place than they are. So when teams come over, many times the challenge is that sometimes there are issues where people have shared inappropriately, or they have asked questions that have triggered off re-traumatization in the girls. And sometimes it goes to even the point where the girl kind of just breaks down completely emotionally once that visit has happened. So we are very, very careful, and that is why we like to share with the teams when they come in, is that asking girls questions about their past, asking them how they got here, what happened to them, what kind of abuse went on, or personal questions, even sometimes for girls to ask, where is your home, who's in your family? They might not even have family, or they might not even, or they're from families who actually sold them. So even questions like this kind of brings up a lot of issues for these girls. Just in this past month, we've had an issue where one of our girls was exposed to certain questions that suddenly brought up her past for her, and it was just so much for her mind to even take the trauma that she completely shut down and totally dissociated, and she had no clue who was around her, what was going on. Very, very violent, hurtful to herself. These are kind of situations that do arise when certain things are brought out inappropriately at an inopportune time for the girls. So we would really appreciate a lot of sensitivity and caution when teams do visit, because like I know that they would love to come and love the girls and serve them and just spend time with them, but sometimes even just a simple question can trigger off re-traumatization in them. So to just keep that in mind. So when teams come and visit us, I think the main message that we would like conveyed to the girls is that they're precious, and that they're precious to us and to the people who come to visit them, and that also to encourage them to understand that God had a plan in bringing them out of where they were, and that He also has a plan of taking them forward and having a beautiful life that they deserve, and to just keep encouraging the girls and just loving them. I think that is what we would like the teams to focus on. Yeah, one word that I would really like to have brought out really strongly is that as a team, when you're coming here to come and be with the girls, you can do immense things for their self-esteem. You can make them feel really good, and they're really happy to see you. But on the flip side is also the fact that even a small comment or a small gesture on your part might re-trigger their trauma and could do a lot of damage for them. So I would really encourage you to be sensitive to the place where you're going to be and the girls with whom you're going to be interacting, and how you would be speaking to them and acting with them. That would be really important to be cautious on. So we're really excited that teams from the Crossroads would want to come here and serve with our girls, and it's a huge opportunity for our girls to experience and to meet with you and just benefit from you being here. So we would just wait to host you here in India, and we hope that you have a good time, and that we will also share in the joy of just sharing our lives with you, and that the friendships that will grow will be really, really beautiful in days to come.